Hey everybody, this is going to be a video of my 2004 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. It is going to be up for sale, so I'm going to be doing a walk around video to show you everything that's been replaced and the condition of the Jeep. This Jeep has 173,000 miles. It's been driven to North Carolina from Central Florida almost every month for the past 3 years, so that's where most of those miles come from. I'm believed to be the third owner. The first owner pulled it behind their motorhome and it was completely stock. The second owner had it about 9 months and decided he didn't want a Jeep, he wanted a motorcycle, and that's how I got it. So I got it stock. Everything you see is stuff that I've had professionally installed or installed myself. Starting at the front, as you can see, I got a brand new windshield about 2 hours ago. I have a Smitty-built Stinger front bumper, a 10-inch LED light bar, and a 9,000-pound Badlands winch. It's always under this cover. When I take it off, it looks pretty new. The axles and the frame are almost spotless. Anytime there was a leak or something broken, I had it fixed right away. As you can tell, I'm not much of a mudslinger. I keep my engine clean. Things I've had replaced are the valve cover gasket, oil pan gasket, rear main seal, all the spark plugs, and the coil pack. It has a brand new air filter and a brand new oil change of synthetic oil. I've replaced the radiator hoses, and the thermostat. Other than that, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I've replaced on the engine. It's ran great, it's never left me stranded. Just looking at the engine from a different angle, as you can tell, it's really clean. I think the battery is maybe 2 years old at the max. I replaced it not too long ago, as well as the starter has been replaced. Looking at the passenger side of the Jeep, there's no dents or rust. The tires all have about 75% tread. As you can tell, it's nice and clean in there. Frame is pretty clean. These metal fenders right here, the spray-on Rust-Oleum stuff is flaking, so that's all that is. Just need to be sanded and resprayed. Tires have good tread. Looking at the driver's side of the Jeep, it's kind of the same. Clean fender wells. As you can see, like I said, I don't go mudslinging or anything. I go on trails, but those are far and few between. Tires have good tread. These are actually JK Rubicon wheels that I had powder coated. Same thing on this side. I don't know what it is. I guess just rocks and sand blasting that takes the paint off. But there's no dents or anything on this side of the Jeep. Looking at the rear of the Jeep, there's no dents or rust, obviously. Full-size spare, 100% tread. I have a JCR rear bumper. It's got lights in the rear bumper. They are not hooked up. I took the wiring out. It just didn't look very good, so I didn't want to sell someone a Jeep with ghetto wiring, if you will. But as you can see, it's nice, clean underneath. Opens up. And this bumper right here actually locks in place when you open it up far enough. So if you're parked on a hill, the bumper's not going to close on you. This is for a high jack. Goes across right there. This is for a CB antenna. You can mount 2 roto packs right here. I used to have a fuel and a water. I also have another piece. If you don't want your license plate mounted right there, I have a piece that mounts through this little cap, and there's a tag mount right here, so you can put your tag mounted on the rear tire. Looking inside the Jeep, door panel's good. It's not broken or missing any parts. Brand new windshield, proud of that. I have a spiderweb shade. This thing's awesome. So if you take the hard top off, you're not going to have the sun blasting on you, but you're going to still have the benefit of the wind and the cool air and everything. This is the remote for the winch. Get that out of the way. Comfortable seats. The person that owned it before me had them recovered, so the seats aren't torn. Most TJs are all ripped all through here, but these seats aren't torn. Passenger seat is the same way, and the rear seat matches. It's got the same material. It's not leather and it's not vinyl. I don't know what you call it. But looking at the Jeep, the carpet's been removed. Four-wheel drive works, all the gears work, air conditioning is cold, radio, This is a real Rubicon. So I have the lockers. These 3 switches right here aren't hooked up to anything anymore, but they do have power going to them, and the wires are going through the firewall already, so it's just one less step whoever buys this has to deal with. But like I said, everything's pretty clean. Everything is in working order. It has 173,000 miles, like I said. And now let's crawl underneath the Jeep, and I'll tell you everything that's been replaced underneath there. I don't know if you can tell in this GoPro video, but there's nothing dripping or leaking. Anytime something was dripping or leaking, I had it fixed right away. So to make this easy, both axles have been totally rebuilt. That was really expensive. To make this even easier, pretty much everything from the flywheel and back has been replaced or rebuilt. So the clutch, the master cylinder, slave cylinder, pilot bearing, throwout bearing, transmission has been rebuilt. Both the drive shafts were rebuilt with new U-joints. Like I said, the rear axle, and when I say the axles were rebuilt, that is bearings, seals, the whole 9 yards. Everything was taken out of them and replaced with new parts. So they're not leaking anymore. Other than that, it's been a great running Jeep. It's never left me stranded, and I think it's gonna stay that way for a while. I'm sure I'm probably forgetting some things. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment in the video and I'll answer it right away. It's been a great Jeep. This will be a good weekend toy or a teenager's first Jeep, or something that you can buy and modify if you want, like a rock crawler or something. It's a Rubicon, so it already has Dana 44 axles, lockers, 410 gears, the 241 transfer case, all that stuff that most Jeep Wrangler Sport owners or regular Wrangler owners upgrade. So that stuff is pretty much done. And for $10,000 is what I'm asking. And if you go on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, most Jeeps that have high miles and are Rubicons, people are asking around 12 to 13. That's what they're going for on eBay anyway. So I figured I'd just make it pretty easy, just put it for 10, and if anybody wants it, get with me. We might be able to work out a better deal or something.